Hey guys, so my name is Feather Bethany, which by now most of y'all probably know that. Um, so today we're going to talk a little bit about migraines and seasonal allergies while I'm currently experiencing a migraine. So this is going to be fun. So I really didn't start getting migraines until I was an adult, so probably mid 20s, and I was put on after going several different doctors. I finally was sent to a neurologist, and what they discovered was I had what is called a vestibular migraine, and that is where there can be some pain or there's not pain. I didn't experience pain during the vestibular migraine, but I would experience like out of the blue vertigo. I would just get dizzy. I would throw up, different things like that. And then I wouldn't have pain until anywhere from an hour to 24 hours after that episode. And so I was put on medication for that I took twice a day. And then probably, I don't remember how long, it's probably a few months after being put on that medication, I started having some really weird mental like sensation experiences. Like if I moved my eyes, there would be like this buzzing sound in my head. Sounds crazy to me. I still have a hard time believing that that actually happened. But and so I went back to the neurologist and he switched up my medication because that was, a bad side effect of that particular medication. And I can't even tell you what it is. I don't remember. It's been so long now. And then the second medication, I did okay on it. But there were still some weird side effects that almost mimicked MS symptoms, but I wasn't having the migraine. So I had to decide if dealing with the migraines was better than or dealing with these symptoms that were mimicking MS. I chose migraines over other symptoms. And so I lived for years after that with just, constantly being in pain. I learned symptoms of how I could tell it was coming on to stop it before it happened. But a lot of times it would happen in my sleep, and I would either wake up dizzy or I would wake up in excruciating pain. It was debilitating. I missed a lot of work because of it. And then in June of 2018, when I was introduced to Juice Plus, me and my husband, it made sense to us. We said yes, mainly because we don't eat fruits and veggies like we should, or we didn't then. And so we said yes. But what I didn't know was that it was going to give my brain the nutrition it needed to stop the migraines. I'm not making any medical claims, not saying Juice Plus cured me, that it cured the migraines or healed them, but it did give my body and my brain the nutrition that it wasn't getting from, number one, the fruits and vegetables that I wasn't eating. And on the occasion that I did eat them, there's no nutritional value in fruits and vegetables today. The value is very minimal compared to what it was 50, 60, 70 years ago that our ancestors had. So I no longer suffer from those migraines. I also would get optical migraines, a little light or aura or whatever it's called that shakes, and that's from the blood vessels in your eyes are so tiny, and whenever you get dehydrated is the main cause of that one. The blood has a hard time flowing through, and so that's what causes an optical migraine. I tend to get those when I get dehydrated or really tired. And so yesterday I woke up with a migraine so likely what happened. Something happened in my sleep, and I woke up in excruciating pain. The excruciating pain didn't last all day because I fueled my body with my Juice Plus. I took extra berries and omegas. Um, and then I ate as many fruits and veggies that I could get my hands on. I haven't been to the store to get any, so I didn't have very many, but I flooded my body with the Juice Plus nutrition from the Juice Plus. Sorry, y'all. And so I had a MagnaWave session, which helps with the inflammation in your body, which can also cause migraines and headaches to happen. And then today I went to the chiropractor, and that was amazing. Like, if you don't get chiropractic care, I highly recommend getting that. And then I was feeling great. I got home and had an optical migraine because I didn't sleep good last night. So I took more omegas, more berries, and the beauty of that is you can't overdose on the Juice Plus like you can other man-made vitamins. You know, they come with the warning labels, and so you can potentially overdose on those. With Juice Plus you can't. So I'm able to take, if I wanted to take 100 berry capsules today, I could. I mean, the worst that's going to happen is that my body is going to be flooded with some serious nutrition, and I may be going to the bathroom a lot. That's about the worst that I'm going to experience. So, and also seasonal allergies. I don't suffer from seasonal allergies anymore either. If I get a hold of dairy, you know, I still have the occasional food allergies, but seasonal allergies, I don't suffer from those. I really have any issues with those. But anyway, so now Amanda is going to share some information about migraines and seasonal allergies with y'all. And I'm going to turn it over to her.
All right. So we know that Heather touched on and other things. So with migraines, the people, or 1 million Americans, live with migraines. 27 million is the amount of money that the National Institute of Health spends annually for migraine research. 90% of migraine sufferers have missed up to 5 days of work or more this month alone. 78% of migraine sufferers are afraid to call in sick, afraid that their bosses are going to give them a hard time because it happens so often. 31% of migraine sufferers pay up to $100 out of pocket for treatment because the insurance companies don't always like to cover things. 35% of migraine sufferers struggle with health insurance coverage, and 1.5 trillion. That's how much companies lose because of the absenteeism at work due to migraine suffer, or, you know, when people suffer from migraines. Just a few facts: pediatric migraines, colic in infants may be the earliest sign of migraine attacks. Approximately 10% of children will experience migraines. Children with one parent who suffer from migraines have a 50% more likely chance of having migraines as well. And the risk of children having migraines increases to 75% if both parents are sufferers. So definitely some alarming statistics. It doesn't really, migraines don't seem to discriminate against males or females. They don't seem to discriminate based on race or social class or anything else. They tend to impact everybody kind of across the board. So a migraine prevention diet, we want to make sure that the ingredients on our labels, if it's one you don't recognize, probably don't buy it and don't consume it, because it may actually cause inflammation in your body. You want to set a regular meal schedule and try eating 5 small meals a day versus 1 or 2 larger meals and then smaller meals. Keeping our blood sugar stable with those 5 smaller meals is probably best for brain health. Emphasize fresh foods, vegetables, and lean proteins within your diet. Stay hydrated. Maybe consider a ketogenic diet if these other things are not working for you. You want to avoid processed and packaged foods, especially sugary sodas and those high in sodium, and consume magnesium rich or omega-3 rich foods. If you look over here at the nutrition for headaches and migraines, they really tell us just to balance our fatty acids that we're consuming. Try an elimination diet. So if you know that something's going to trigger those migraines, we can cut it out, or try eliminating at least the major, like dairy and then corn and gluten, meats, fermented foods, MSG, maybe alcohol or wine, citruses, eggs, coffee or caffeine related foods, and then slowly introduce them back to see if those might be an underlying cause of migraines. And then we want to eat for relief. We know that consuming water and staying hydrated definitely helps. Eating brown rice, cherries, cranberries, pears, prunes, cooked green and yellow vegetables, and small amounts of salt, maple syrup, and vanilla extract may actually help to alleviate some of those symptoms of a headache. We know that supplemental nutrients like magnesium, B2, B3, butterbur, the CoQ10, carnitine, and alpha lipoic acid actually kind of help supplement our bodies. And those are things that we don't get enough of through our diets. Headache pain can also actually be a hidden symptom of food intolerance. So you may want to check with your doctor to see if it's actually caused by something that your body's just not processing well. So other foods that can kind of help get rid of migraines or alleviate some of the pain. Bananas help give us energy when we need it. Watermelon obviously floods our body with fluids and helps keep us hydrated. Seeds and nuts can provide magnesium and fiber that we may be lacking. Herbal teas have multiple headache benefits. Peppermint is one of those that, and chamomile seem to be kind of two of the main ones that people tend to lean towards when they suffer from headaches or sleep deprivation. Coffee can either stop a headache or cause one. It just depends upon your body. So you want to try it out and test what your body limits are. Chocolate can ease a caffeine withdrawal headache. So if you're trying to eliminate caffeine out of your diet and having headaches because of the withdrawal symptoms, chocolate can help alleviate that because it's got just enough caffeine within it. Berries can help relieve sinus pressure. Mushrooms can improve gut health and help prevent migraines through improved gut health. Yogurt will help you stay hydrated and can also improve gut health. Broccoli might prevent menstrual migraines. Spinach and Swiss chard are sources of magnesium, and black beans will help keep your blood glucose levels stable for longer throughout the day. Now looking at seasonal allergies, and I think a lot of us, especially in the Southwest, suffer from these kind of on and off because of the dust and the wind and the juniper pollen and different things that we're exposed to. But looking across the board, 1 in 5 Americans are diagnosed with environmental allergies. 4 million missed work days per year because of allergies. That equates to about an $8 billion annual cost in productivity. Greater than 50% say allergies actually impact their daily quality of life. 2/3 of asthma patients actually suffer from environmental asthma, and most of those attacks are led by asthma or by the allergies versus the actual asthma symptoms. And then again, children are 50% more likely to have allergies if one parent suffers from allergies, and then 75% are more likely if 2 parents have allergies. So looking at some of the diet changes that we can make in order to help alleviate seasonal allergies, drinking green tea each morning. It contains natural antihistamines that have been proven to reduce allergic reactions. A lot of people also like to add honey to their green tea, which is another great source of antihistamine properties. Sorry, I'm lost for words there for a second. Don't eat foods that are high in spices during the pollen season. They can cause runny nose, runny, or your eyes to be runny, and then can also increase the itchy sensation in the mouth and the back of the throat. And these are all in the same family that as most of our allergies, our allergens are. and so they can exacerbate the symptoms. You want to maybe adopt a Mediterranean diet. This is eating clean, fresh foods that include fruits, vegetables, beans, whole grains, fish, and olive oils. Develop a healthy, sustainable diet to shed unwanted weight. We know that obesity and increased weight can also exacerbate some of those allergy type symptoms and the migraine symptoms. And you want to use less salt. The more salt in your body, the more likely, you can improve your lung function and actually reduce some of those allergy type symptoms. So some five different allergy superfoods include tropical fruits. These are high in vitamin C and bromelain, fatty fishes, which include omega-3 fatty acids, onions that contain quercetin, local honey that contains pollen from your area that you might actually be allergic to, and yogurt. It's a natural source of probiotics, which helps your body become less affected by allergens. So what is quercetin? Why a lot of us have heard maybe that word, or we've never even heard it and we're not really sure what it is, but it's a pigment that adds color to many of our fruits and vegetables. It's found mainly in the skins and the leaves of the plant. So if you're peeling all your fruits and vegetables before you eat them, you might want to stop and just make sure that they're rinsed and cleaned really well, and then continue to eat that skin for those added benefits. The light stimulates the production of quercetin. So an apple at the top of the tree actually may contain more than one that's at the lower branches of the tree and receiving less direct sunlight. It's referred to as a phytochemical or phytophenol. These are substances produced by plants that may have health benefits for humans. It's a powerful antioxidant, and these help fight free radicals, which are molecules that contain unpaired electrons. Because electrons naturally want to pair up, free radicals roam around in our body, pulling on electrons from other molecules. And this process can actually damage cells and your DNA. So quercetin actually cleans up those free radicals by pairing with their single electrons so that there's no more damage to the cellular level. What is bromelain? It's found in the fruit, skins, and sweet juice of pineapple plants and has been used for centuries by indigenous people of Central and South America as a natural treatment for a number of ailments. Pineapples contain a group of digestive enzymes, and that's what this bromelain is called, or what it does. These enzymes are proteases, which break down protein into its building blocks. Oh my goodness, my tongue is not working today, so sorry about that. This aids in the digestion and absorption of proteins within the body. So why would we lean towards Juice Plus for any of this? Well, we know that Juice Plus provides us with the fruits and vegetables that our bodies need, and especially help us bridge those gaps that we may not actually get in our diets. And then like Feather said, the nutritional value of the fruits and vegetables we buy at the store are not what our ancestors were eating even just 40, 50 years ago. And then even further back, when more people had their own kind of self-sustaining gardens and such like that, there was more nutritional value in those plants. So Juice Plus is backed by clinical research by over 40 independent peer-reviewed scientific publications that says that, Juice Plus is bioavailable. It helps support immune function, provides antioxidants and protection, helps decrease those biomarkers of inflammation, which can lead directly to migraines and increased allergy symptoms. It protects the DNA from oxidation, improves key cognitive processes and supports healthy skin, supports dental health, supports cardiovascular health, supports lung function, and supports metabolic health, reduces exercise-induced oxidation and gut health, and supports gut health, and increases our omega-3 index. Well, we just talked about how a variety of these actually impact our bodies, and they work together, right, to alleviate migraines and allergy symptoms. And so we want the research is there that says an increased diet of fruits and vegetables can actually increase overall health, decrease overall inflammation, and lessen some of these impacts. So looking at what is actually contained in each of our capsules, you can see the variety of fruits and vegetables. They tell us that we have to eat the rainbow, right, in multiple colors. That's where that quercetin and bromelain come into play. And you can see that our fruit capsules actually contain pineapple. The veggie capsules contain broccoli and kale and spinach and some of those things that we were talking about to alleviate some of those issues that are associated with migraines and allergies. So here's a list of other benefits of the blend. Keep in mind that these are just benefits that we've experienced. We're not making any medical claims here, but these are benefits that we've experienced personally. And it, are just things that we like to celebrate because it helps make our bodies feel better. So no medical claims, just talking off of experience here. So you can kind of read through those lists, but the big ones, especially for migraines and allergies, is that it boosts our immune system. It helps aid in digestion and keep our bodies detoxed. It lowers that oxidative stress and increases circulation. And then, of course, improves memory health and those kind of things. And then if you look at the omegas, it definitely is brain food. We know that from medical journals that omegas are brain food and help to keep the brain supported and nourished like it should be. And so these omegas are actually plant-based and they contain omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9, not just omega-3 like you find in the fishes. And there's no of the fishy aftertaste. But it definitely improves vision, reduces that inflammation, and supports the brain and improves memory problems, which all could also be associated with migraines and seasonal allergies. And if we compare them to our multivitamins, you can just see by the labels, Juice Plus has no warning label, whereas your regular multivitamin will, because we can overdose on certain things contained within those compressed vitamins. Juice Plus is whole food nutrition. It's not isolated nutrients that we're trying to increase in our body. Most multivitamins are not safe for babies, children, or nursing or pregnant mothers. And a lot of them contain a poison control number. The bioavailability, Juice Plus is bioavailable and enters the bloodstream immediately, and nothing is discharged in your urine, whereas most multivitamins will you'll actually end up discarding a lot of them because they're not bioavailable and your body does not absorb them like it should. When you compare Juice Plus to the leading children's brand of vitamin, we see that a lot of added artificial sweeteners, a lot of artificial colors and dyes, which we know all have their own health issues. And then they actually contain a warning label that says accidental overdose of iron-containing products is the leading cause of fatal poisoning in children under 6. That to me is very alarming. Having 4 children of my own, I would much rather have something that does not have a warning label to tell me that is a leading cause of fatal poisoning in children. So my computer decided it was going to freeze up on me. There it goes. We also have a line of Complete that includes our shakes and our bars. These are certified non-GMO and vegan, non-dairy. They're low glycemic and gluten-free. And so basically we were talking about stabilizing blood sugars to help decrease migraine symptoms and allergy symptoms. And these are definitely a great source of protein and fiber to help us do that. So talking about eating 5 small meals, 2 of those meals could be supplemented, and you could actually take a shake and maybe eat a bar in place of those 2 small meals, or 2 of those small meals, in order to help stabilize your blood sugars even longer. And that's going to help reduce some of that inflammation and some of those symptoms. Whoops. And my computer just kind of went crazy, but I think that's pretty much the end of our slideshow presentation. If you have any questions or you want to know more, please reach out to the person that shared this video with you. We're happy to educate people. That's what we're passionate about. It's not about a sales pitch for us. It's just about the educational aspect and knowing that you don't have to suffer through any of these health issues. There is kind of a better way to reduce that inflammation in your body and to just live a happier, healthier life. And we're happy to educate and to share more. So reach out to any of us and we're happy to share. All right, Feather, I think that's it.